What's up guys, good morning, welcome back to the channel. We just got back from Vegas yesterday. If you guys haven't seen that video, definitely go and check it out. We were at the Ronfellows Performance Driving School. We took the Corvette owners class. It was awesome guys, we learned so much about the car. We got to do things to the car that you would never want to do to your own car. Like slamming on the brakes and letting the ABS engage. You know, you just don't want to like abuse your car like that. But to go out there and use their cars and do all those things that, you know, you're basically using their cars to see the extent that what your car can do. You know, you'd never want to do that to your own car because then there's just wear and tear and abuse and it just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of cringy for me. Anyways, we had a ton of fun, guys. And remember, you don't have to own a Corvette to go to that class. You can pay the $3,500. As a Corvette owner, you get a coupon. You only have to pay $1,000 for the class, so you get $2,500 off. But anyways, in today's video, we're gonna start our 1 to 2 week series of wrapping the car and putting on the exhaust system. So here's my plan. Today's goal is to get this old wrap off, all this black off, and then also to get that rear bumper off. I ordered the wrap on Friday. I don't expect it to be in until about Wednesday. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and install the exhaust. Today's gonna be wrap removal and rear bumper removal. Tomorrow we'll be getting the old exhaust system out, getting, you know, all the engine bits, the air box, everything that I need out. And then Tuesday, I'm gonna go ahead and install the new exhaust system, get you guys a few sound clips, going on the road a little bit, and actually it'd be really cool to see the car in all white without the black and the high wing, because we never got to see the car in all white with just the high wing and the new exhaust. And then we can go ahead and get the car wrapped and then put all the little black accents that I like to do with the green. Yeah, but anyways, it's gonna be like a 1 to 2 week series. I'm gonna show you guys exactly every single body panel wrap, just in case you're looking to wrap your own C8. But anyways, enough talking. Let's go ahead and get started because this is gonna be a project. All right, so let's get the C8 out in the sun so we can go ahead and get the wrap to start baking so we can get this thing off easy. I know I said last video that that was gonna be the last cold start, but I think this one really is gonna be the last cold start for the channel. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty loud. That's actually really loud. I can't imagine when we get the straight pipe on there, it's gonna be like way too loud. My neighbors are definitely gonna hate me. Quietens down whenever you get out of the startup, cold start, but jeez, that's gonna be so loud. My neighbors are gonna hate me. Sorry. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to tell you, we hit a new milestone in the C8, 10,033 miles. I guess we could call this our 10,000 mile upgrade. So a lot of you guys are probably like, well, Matt, if you're gonna go ahead and just wrap everything black again, why are you taking off all this black? Well, I kind of want to see the whole car in green. I just want to see it all green with the, you know, factory black bits like the wing, these little louvers here, this little boomerang thing they call it. Kind of want to see the car just all green with no black wrap and then start adding it in as we go. I think that would be really cool. Just see this transition over time. In the meantime, we're just gonna get all this white off. I think it's gonna be really cool just to see the whole car in all white with the high wing because we never got to see that because we bought the car with the Z51 white wing. Here she goes. So I did end up deciding to go with the green. A lot of people voted on the green. A lot of people voted all the different colors. The green did get a lot. I know there's another YouTuber out there with the green one, or maybe I don't know if it's YouTube or Instagram or whatever. And that's cool. I mean, there's a lot of blues, there's a lot of yellows, there's a lot of whites, there's a lot of everything out there. So it's not that I'm copying him, but I would just like a green car because I've never had one. I think it'd be pretty cool. I think this car looks great in those pastels or bright colors. Be the first one in Orlando with a green C8. Hopefully. And then once I actually, you know, get it all green and then start adding all the little black pieces in, I'll make it my own. I don't think there's any other C8 out there with a green wrap and like black accents or like the hood and stuff like that. And there might be, but you know what? I'm gonna have one too. You know, this piece right here was a pain in the butt to wrap because I had to make this like perfect cut and what's not even close to perfect. It's actually really horrible. Actually, I might want to redo that then. But I did learn you can actually pop that piece off, so make it a little easier to wrap once I can get this whole thing popped off. All right, we got the wrap off the rear hatch. Now, guys, I want to show you something else I did learn at the driver's school. That's normal, right? And then say you're a little taller and you need to get in there, you don't have quite enough room to get in. You just push it up a lot higher. And now you got all the room in the world. That's pretty cool. guys, we just got it completely unwrapped. Look at this thing, it's completely white. It's like how we bought it the very first day, except we don't have the silver stripes. But it's the first time that we've actually been able to see the all white with the high wing in person. That looks so good, actually. That looks really good. I actually really like that. It just looks so clean. Like, it looks really good. And then the tow hooks just have that nice little accent with matches the brake calipers. Guys, it looks actually really, really, really good. I think this was a good choice to make it all that light green. I think that's gonna look really nice, and then we'll go ahead and change the look after about a month or so, put the hood wrap on and the roof wrap. But I actually really, really like that, guys. Man, maybe after, I should just put the exhaust on and rock it like that for a little while. Cause God, that looks so good. It's so clean looking. All right, guys, we got the C8 in the garage. This is where it's gonna be for the next couple days while we get this new exhaust system put on. Let's get this rear bumper off. So if you guys have been with the channel for a little while, you guys know that we've already taken off this rear bumper to install this high wing. So it shouldn't be too difficult. So essentially what you got here are 16 screws that are all T15s. Then we've got 3 bolts along the fender here that connect the fender to the bumper on each side. So we got 3 and 3, and then we got 4 screws on the bottom, and it's got 3 electrical connectors in between. So it shouldn't take us too much time. All right, so I did forget to take off the rear bumper. You need to go ahead and get your wheels off so you can get this inner fender liner out. With the wheels still on, you can't get in there to take those screws out. So you do gotta get it jacked up. I remember last time I did this, everybody asked where my jacking points were and where I put the jack stand. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you now. The jack part, where you put your jack is right here. You get the little puck, you stick it in there, you turn it so it locks in, and then you jack it with that. I can't find my pucks, so I used a wooden block this time, but I do have them coming in the mail. They'll be in the next couple days. So like this piece of frame right here looked really sturdy and looks like a good point to put a jack stand. Now remember, because all the weight is in the rear, this thing does want to get off the ground in the front. This is really sketchy. When you had just one side jacked up, it kind of wanted to teeter, especially at that point. We do have little tire chocks on the front, so that's basically the only thing keeping this thing from rolling forward, and the fact that it's kind of just teetering right here. Got it jacked up on this side with the jack stand, and I've got pressure with the jack still holding the car up to kind of keep the front end from coming up, and you know, pushing against those wheel chocks to keep the car from rolling. I feel pretty comfortable with it, shaking the car. It's not falling off the jack stand, so I think we're good to go. All right, so we got our wheels off. Now we need to get this mud flap off and then get this inner fender pulled back so we can get to the 3 bolts and screws that are in here connecting the fender to the rear bumper. All right, so we got the bolt out for the mud flap and the 2 bolts connecting the bottom of the bumper to the car. So this pops off of here, like so, like so, like so. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4 clips, 1 screw on the bottom. If you got a tow hook, you might want to take that out before you try taking the bumper off. All right, so we've got all the top bolts taken out, we've got all the bottom bolts taken out. We just need a 3 fender to bumper bolts. So we just got to reveal this. So we're gonna take out a couple screws here. All right, now that we got that whole fender liner out of the way, now you can really see in here. Got to get this exhaust out. There's the hanger for the exhaust. I guess it really doesn't help us much in getting in there. I guess maybe it might not do anything for us, but we can see those 3 bolts that we need to get out. All right, guys, so we got the passenger side inner fender liner out. This side, if you guys remember last time, was a pain in the butt to get that last 3rd bolt nut thing off. If you guys are here to see a whole full removal of the rear bumper, go back, I don't know, about a month or so ago. I made a full video of the high wing install. I did a full removal of the bumper, step by step, so you guys can see exactly where all the screws and bolts are. All right, I think I got all of the bolts and nuts out. All right, boys, we got the rear bumper off. Mission accomplished. Got the wrap off the roof and the hood. Now we got a clear view of the exhaust, this massive muffler and those tips. Gonna be replacing all of that with this. Well, guys, we just hit our stopping point. Tomorrow we gotta take out this tub, take out the air box, and then remove the exhaust system. That's gonna be a ton of work. I'm super excited, but as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.